What's going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks once again for tuning in. I'm Dusty.
Yeah, boy.
You already know it. This is the Shred Academy. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why step-ups are the best type of jump to progress your jumping safely and faster. And if you don't know what a step-up jump is, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll still explain it to you anyway.
The landing of this style jump is higher than the actual lip of the jump. So essentially, you're jumping up to your landing. Step-ups usually tend to have longer lips, and these lips will have different angles of transition. This particular step-up doesn't have a whole lot of angle to the transition, so the actual landing itself will not be all that much higher than the lip, but you will still be jumping up to the landing. If the lip were steeper, then you might find you have a shorter distance to travel, but the actual height of your landing will be much taller than a step up with a mellowed transition lip. But it doesn't matter if it's a steep lip or a mellow lip. Step down still cut down your amount of air time compared to a normal jump by almost a third. If this step up's landing were the same height as the takeoff, my flight path would be a lot longer. But because the landing is up here, my flight path gets cut down.
So how is this style of jump going to help you progress your jumping? The first way step-up jumps are going to help you progress is they're going to help you get comfortable hitting jumps going faster. Hey guys, quick interjection. I just wanted to take a quick second and thank the true sponsors of this channel, and that's my Patreons. You guys make what I do possible. It's not YouTube, it's you guys, through your interactions, through your patronage. Thank you. And this month has been really hard. Wintertime for MTB isn't the greatest, and we had some van issues, and I reached out to my Patreons, and they stepped up huge, and van's gonna be running again, so I just wanted to shout those guys out who really stepped up and went above and beyond. Leo Chen, Mauricio Oliveira, Kevin Bennett, Klaus Leesberg, Sylvia Outridge, Simon Zettler, Owen Thomas, and the Swiss branch of the TSA, James, the best mechanic out there. But James, Owen wants you to know to fix bikes less, ride more. And then finally, a good friend of mine, Dylan, of Dyler's Adventures. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel below. Thank you guys for helping me in my time of need. We're gonna continue making this content for you guys, and I just wanted to show my appreciation for my Patreons. Thanks.
These jumps not only require you to have enough speed to get to the top of the lip, but then enough speed to actually catch air off of them. But have no fear, this added speed isn't gonna grant you more air time because you're jumping up to your landing. Unlike a normal jump, that's landing would be down here and maybe a bit farther out, your flight time and the amount of time you're in the air is a lot longer. And because you're having a whole lot more flight path downwards, the impact can be a lot harder when you fall.
The next thing these long step-up lips are going to help you progress in is accepting the transition of the jump.
Accepting the transition of a jump is something that a lot of people struggle with. And it's more or less accepting that you want to go in the air. When you break jumping down into 3 simple steps, you have a body weight preload, accepting the transition, and then finally your form leaving the lip. But smaller jumps really do cram all of those things close together. But if you have a much bigger lip, you can start to spread those things out. But have no fear, this larger lip to separate your movements and all this extra speed, don't forget you're jumping up to your landing. So you're not going to catch the same air as you normally would on a lip this size of a normal tabletop. When hitting jumps at higher speeds and taller lips, people tend to think you're just riding right off. But that's so untrue. Even at these higher speeds and taller lips, we are still focusing on performing a J-hop. But the amount of effort and accentuation that goes into that J-hop changes with the addition of that extra speed. But again, because you're jumping up to your landing, and the distance you have to travel is a lot shorter than it would be for a normal tabletop of this size lip, you can start to practice how to utilize the J-hop at higher speeds and taller lips. But with minimizing the risk that comes along with high speeds and big lips, the step up allows you to perfect your J-hop form at that higher speed without having to clear a big tabletop. And see how different amounts of energy are going to produce different amounts of air in a safer environment. So if you're looking to progress to jumps that require more speed, have taller lips, and essentially are going to require you to travel farther in the air, step-ups are the perfect jump to practice adding speed, working on timing of longer lips, and finally, your form off of taller lips at higher speeds with the safety of not having to clear a massive table. In fact, most step-ups catch you at your highest point, so they are very safe to progress your jumping.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope the next time you see a step up, you see it as an opportunity to progress your jumping. Now, if you liked this video, please let me know in the comments. And always make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And make sure all your friends are subscribing as well. Jedi Mind Tricks. Now, if you'd like to support the channel and see it continue to grow, please become a paid Patreon. My Patreons are the true sponsors of this channel and the only reason it can continue. So if you'd like to be a part of that community, please use the link below. Now, if this video resonated with you and you'd like to leave a special tip or thank you, please use my PayPal or Venmo link in the description. All of those go to help me feed the dog, feed myself, pay the bills, get to the mountain, all those things, so I can continue this channel. Now, I do have just a few Shred Academy t-shirts left, so get into the shop. The link is in the video description. Now, if I don't see it until the next video, please make sure to ride hard, ride safe, and be kind to everyone, guys, on and off the trail. A smile in a traffic line goes a long way. If I do see it on the trail, no matter where it is, please come say hello. I'd love to thank you for your support and find out why you love mountain biking just as much as I do. But until that time, guys, rubber side down. See you later.